I just was okay. YouTube. I'm trying some things. Does that help? Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Um. Excellent. So, I have new stream stuff set up. Um. Let's see if this works. I'm messing around, so I'm trying out new things, which means new things. I don't know. Okay. Good. Maybe this will work? Hmm. Let's see if this works. Hmm. Okay. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna worry about this right now. Does this work? No. Okay, that's fine. Um, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of experimenting with new things. Oh wow, that's cool. Hmm. I have not done my Japanese. Okay. Well, that aside, that seems to be working. But I'll come back to that. I'm not too concerned. It looks like the YouTube stream is working, which is cool. Um, Maybe. It looks like it might be messed up. No, it's working. Okay, good. Good. Okay. I have to change the thumbnail in the future. The thumbnail's goofy. I don't really care right now. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go to Twitch right now. Got a bunch of stuff set up. Yo, what is up? Why is this not working? Can you play Open Guesser online? Well, first, I will look that up. I don't know what that is. I haven't heard of that before. Uh, what is this? It's like GeoGuessr? A free web-based similar to GeoGuessr? Oh, that's cool. Alright, I am down to play some Open Guesser, I guess. But I will warn you, I'm not good at geography or anything. Alright, let me set up the scene. I might have to go to... Move that off. I don't think I need this right now. Probably should have just gone to a different scene instead of adjusting this, but oh well, it's a bit late for that. I should get some music. Oh, actually I had a plan for that. I have not listened to this, but it's my friend's mix of beats and I don't know. It's his new album, and It's gonna be something. I don't know. His beats are always something.
We'll never get it out now.
Okay. Alright, open guesser. Okay, so, whoa, it's inverted. I don't like that.
Master
Or
moving
do
stones
I?
around is one thing. This is totally different.
No different. Only different in your mind.
Man, I like.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Alright, whatever.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Okay, so this is nice little suburbs. And honestly, I could see this being the US, but it seems like it's in the US to me. I don't know what this is, which is north in this. That's crazy. I'm moving on.
Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats.
It tells you, so it doesn't like tell you where you are because, I don't know, because it's probably taking it from Google Maps, I guess. This looks very just like United States suburbs kind of area.
Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats.
The palm trees, but the hills make me think California. I might just guess somewhere in California, but I don't know if I could make it more specific or something. North, east. I'm gonna guess somewhere like San Diego. Or like kind of around San Diego. It's in LA. Okay, cool. Continue.
Are you gonna make love to me now?
Two things. First, it'll make I fuck hard.
You are
What
watching
topic am I
Ambassador
listening to?
Porter.
Alright, middle of nowhere. House, building. Sign. Ooh, okay. So that's a language I don't know. And I'm not even gonna try and pretend that I could guess it.
Bro, I said fuck earlier. You said nothing.
I can't read that. I don't know anything about this terrain either. India. Okay, fair enough. Makes sense.
Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats.
Goodness gracious. Is this all part of... No, there's some music. Okay, I thought so. Making little things. What the hell is going on with this ad? Alright, we can. Fuck it. We go with this music. Fine. Man, I don't know what to think about this. Looks Greek. Otiake? I'm gonna say Greek. It's New Zealand. Okay. That was very bad. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna know anything. I don't know what language that is. It looks like... I was gonna say, it looks like it could be India again. This makes me think also that this is the Buddhists, right? It's probably India or somewhere around here. Let's just go here. Yeah. I don't know that language. Sedanstra. Ezon vidlist. Where's the sun? I would guess. Johannes Degens. I don't know, somewhere around, let's go like Germany. Yeah, okay, Berlin, cool. I want to go somewhere like Romania. That doesn't help me honestly at all. Fuck it, let's just go Romania. Okay, Moscow, fair enough. Sogangsha. Oh, we got a road name as well. I feel like road name feels almost cheating. I'm getting like, I feel like farther from any useful info right now. Lots of hills. I'm just gonna go somewhere kind of random. Oh, it is actually Turkey. W. On this I didn't go totally random, but yeah. Okay, a beach. Right by a beach. That's interesting. Kinda shabby a little bit. CE, okay. I'm thinking some Southeast Asian country. I stand by that. I mean, I have no idea what that says or what language that is. Could be Philippines, maybe. Actually, because of that language, I'm kind of tempted to say maybe Philippines. Because it looked... It seemed like kind of Spanishy almost. Yeah, I'm going to Philippines. No one saw anything. Middle of nowhere. Where's the sun? That means east. Sun is sort of north. I'm going to Australia. Argentina. Okay. Are we driving on the left? Are we? Bananas? Is that the back of a car? It looks like it is. I'm not sure. I actually have... Or is it the front? No, it is a front. Okay, it's the front. So we are, I guess, on the right. Maybe. Northern Hemisphere? Maybe? I'm kind of confused now. Interesting. So we are driving on the right. I don't know everywhere that drives on the right. Northern Hemisphere. A lot of like kind of huts. I think this is the farthest I could go. Or no? Okay. Cool. Well, honestly, I have no idea. I'm gonna go somewhere in this area, in this group of places. Oh, I cooked. Kind of. Cambodia. I don't know what to think about this one. Where's the sun? Sun is to the south. Northern Hemisphere? It's definitely Spanish speaking. But I'm thinking one of these places. I just don't know where. Prohibido estacionar. And then it also said prohibited parking, so there's some English there. What does this look like? I mean, I have no idea. I'm getting distracted. Someone asked me to do this and they didn't even stick around, but... Man, I don't know, man. South America. Nacional. Panama. Panama! Okay. That makes things simpler. Should we try to figure out more specifically where we are? De Seguridad? Is that something? Seguridad? Is that something around here? Hmm. See if we can get any more info, maybe. Judicial de Tocumen. Maybe that's better. Security. Yeah. This is what we're looking for. Tocumen? I think. Tocumen. Tocumen. I should get back to what I was actually doing. Whatever, it's in Panama. It's near Panama City, cool. Ferreteria Garcia? Where's the sun? Sun is that south or the northern hemisphere? Maybe? It's hard to say. Sun is pretty near the middle. I don't know if that means we're near the equator or what. It looks Spanish again, especially with these road names. Taxi Libre. Libre? Oh yeah, I should check something. This isn't working. There's no reason that this isn't working. This isn't. Why is this not working? This isn't working. I don't know why. Oh, it is working now. Okay, fine. It just needed to like reset. Let's play an ad. If that works. Okay. Cemento Veria. I don't know where I am. Some Maybe somewhere around here. Ecuador. Fuck it. I don't know. Oh, I was so far away. Interesting. It's in Mexico. Is there like a competitions? Put into the new random location every day. Enter. Alright, I'll have to make an account later, maybe. This looks like, I don't know, somewhere in North Fort Peninsula, okay? Spanish? I don't know where Fort Peninsula is. Why am I struggling? I'm dying. I'm dying. That's so weird. What is happening? Unzoom, please. Should I just get some more random? Because I have no fucking clue. Literally no clue. Sector Penuri Central de Penuri area. Nope, means nothing to me. We're in the northern hemisphere though. I could see it somewhere being somewhere like Spain. Is this Spanish? I'm not confident in identifying a difference between Spanish and like Portuguese. But I'm more inclined to say Spanish. Oh fuck. What? Canada? Was that French? I guess it could have been French. Again, I don't know what French looks like either actually. It's very fair. Level. Los Dorat Associados Consultors. Italia. Los Hermanos. There's gotta be Spanish, right? So So what? Where's the sun? Sun is north, southern hemisphere. So let's say it's Peru. It's Argentina. Okay, fine. I need to get back to what I was actually planning on doing. This is so interesting to me because I have no idea what this is. Food bank. Pusat Agahan Makanan. Fakir and Miskin. I'm just gonna do a quick guess because I really don't feel like trying to figure this out. I really just can't be bothered to figure this out, so I'm just gonna quickly guess probably the Philippines. And bro, what is all this? Philippines might be stupid. Cambodia. It was I don't even know where that is. Malaysia? Oh, it was Malaysia. Okay. Wow. Okay, nothing around, lots of hills, some... Alright, driving on the right side of the road. Some big power lines over there. There's a sign as well, so we're gonna get closer, see if we can identify a language. Report all poachers and polluters. Okay, that's just English. That's just straight up English. Vancouver. Oh, Canadian? I don't know the geography. Oh, there's Vancouver. Kamloops Merritt. Looks like it could be this road, I don't know. BC 5A. Means nothing to me. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know this area at all. There's Merritt. Kamloops. Close to Merritt. We're actually closest to Merritt. Kamloops is also nearby. Wherever the hell that is. There's Kamloops. So close to Merritt, not too far from Kamloops, and Vancouver is the farthest. I'm just gonna put like right here. Nice. Very close. Wow, that was very close. Yes, I know. Thank you. It helps when I know the language. Okay, so I don't know the language here. This looks like it's Japanese. This is Japanese. Maybe? Wait, is it definitely Japanese? Or could it be Chinese? No. It's Japanese, right? Yeah, it's Japanese. Right? Wait. I don't know. It should be. It's Japanese. But where am I? Seki. I don't remember that one. I should practice. Speaking of, I need to practice my Japanese. Bruno. Re? No. Wait, that's not. Is it Ru? I don't remember. No, I don't know. It's not helpful either. I don't know why I'm trying so hard on that. Let's go look at a street sign maybe, if we get to. Oh, we're super far away. Stone Circle. Tsubakito Shunkoji Temple. I mean, I have no idea where to go, so... Tsubakito Atama. Well... Alright, fine. The heck? What is wrong with this tree? The pixels are all messed up. I don't know where I am now. Where's the sun? Is it there? It looks like it's there. Indonesia. Nope, it was... RS Rio Grande do Sul. I don't even know what that is. Wow, this is beautiful. Sadly, I have no idea where I am. Bro, looky, it looks like that person's about to pull their ass out. Beautiful hills, though. I guess I can't go that way. No, it's a person. Okay, well, let's just guess then. This is... I literally have no clue. Where's the sun? The sun is to the north? Maybe? Bolivia. Fuck, it's Australia. That makes sense, actually. Viale Viton. a massive like courtyard area. COVID-19. Mero emergence. Tenere. Cantiere. Tensione. What I'm struggling here with is it doesn't quite look like Spanish to me, or it doesn't seem quite like what I know. It could be Italian. I kind of think it is Italian. I'm gonna say it's Italian. This looks like an Italian area. Should I try and find a specific? Maybe. I don't know. This courtyard looks kind of interesting, but I don't know anything about it. Impero, Cine Impero. Italy. It's very south, okay. Japan again? Maybe? Maybe not? Or I think it is. Poco Poco. Kitchen. Alright, somewhere in Japan again. Ooh, bigger area. I see a GAP certified farm. I need to find anything that can be serve as some kind of that's Hiroshima. Hiroshima. That doesn't help me at all. Ka alright. What am I doing? Okay, I don't know what that says. Alright, I don't have a location, so it's always Kyoto or whatever the hell. I realize I don't actually know where Kyoto is, but there it is. Oh, Hiroshima. Interesting. There are languages I do not know. My gut instinct is like India. It has English there. That doesn't take away from the idea of India. Honestly, I want to stick with it. There's nothing else that particularly makes me nothing convinced me it's not India. Now, do I know where in India? No. No, I do not. South in India. Osaka? Is this Japan? Might be. Might be Osaka. Bro, stop taking me off the beaten path. I don't want... What? Why am I on sidewalks? Can I get on the road? Thank you. Yeah, this is Japan. This is Osaka. I need a road. I need road signs. That doesn't help me. Osaka. Somewhere around Osaka. Now I need some way to narrow it down. Nishiko. Seven and holdings. Nishiko. Okay, let's look for Nishiko. Kishu. I need a cough drop. I don't know why my throat's killing me today. How do you know it's around here somewhere? Fuck it. This way. Damn. Alright, where's the sun? I don't know where that is. It seems kind of directly north. Oh. I meant to say directly up, not north, but it is kind of just, well, I don't know. India again? Ooh, we're so close. We're right on it. State Road. Spring Hope Baptist. Spring Hope Church. I don't know where I am. Spring Hope. Horses? Put the horses in the bag. Get the horses in the bag. Down. Well, it seems pretty clearly somewhere in North America. But I just don't know where in North America. I have no real guess. It's rural. Alright, we're not getting anywhere. Ohio. I don't think it's Ohio. That's the only issue, is I really don't think it's Ohio. It could be though. Maybe it is Ohio. Nope, it's Carolinas, it looks like. It's North Carolina. This looks also like North America. Pine? These are super normal names. These are like super North America vibes, yeah. There's another one where I have no idea where this could be. This is as far as I can go, really? Fuck. None of this helps, though. I only get this little road to work off of. This could also be a Carolinas. It could be anywhere. But honestly, it feels very Carolinas. Maybe Virginia. Massachusetts. Or Connecticut, rather. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Let's get back onto what we were actually planning on doing. Right? Right. Get back to what I was actually planning. So, this stream, my goal is to add stream sounds to all the things and to the things. Yes? Yes. The activity feed seems broken. Let's fix that. Hello? There we go. Fixed it. And so, what's our next plan, right? Our plan is we need to add sound effects. So I've got a selection of sounds that I want to use, that I can use, rather, that I want to use, including things like,
I cannot do everything.
and I don't think that's going to be anything major. I'm thinking um they might be real to get what is happening. This is one I think I was going to do for Raid.
What is happening right now?
I think that's a fun one for a Raid. Why did that not upload?
I really think Eagle's coalescences were phenomenal. They
So, can I not upload? It looks like I can't upload these. Well, let's try something else then. Can I change the file type?
What is happening right now?
Seems like that worked. Oh, excellent, that worked. Okay, so we just gotta change all these file types. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna change all these file types. Actually, let me check if the WAV file will work. It will not.
Alright, boys, I'm coming in with a truck.
So let's change all these file types. A lot of file types to change. I wanted to use the he's comboing me. What do I use that for? I was considering using that for the raid, I think. But I don't know. Maybe different versions of things. I got a lot of sound bites, courtesy of my friend for constantly saving sound bites of everything.
Really appreciate your nuts. Could you please, please, please send me a picture of your nuts? I would really appreciate that so much.
I need to open Discord. This one I was considering using for follows since we want some basic.
What's up?
Or this one could be fun. Yeah, we got a video going on.
Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats.
Wow.
Eagle's doing huge.
Her booty was so juicy, I told my penis was blood. Not a little one.
Eagle's doing huge. Alright, boys, I'm coming in with a truck. What is happening right now?
I want some
Vibe with me. Vibe with me.
What is this
And
one?
your point is?
Vibe with me. Vibe with me. Vibe with me. Vibe with me. Her booty was so juicy. Her booty was so juicy. Her booty was so juicy. Juicy, 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 juicy. Her booty was so juicy. I told my penis was blood. Not a little one.
He's comboing me. I'm just combo food for him.
Maybe this one for the follow.
Oh shoot,
Or
we
for the
got bunny
raid.
girls.
That's a good one for the raid, little Loki. I might do that one for the actually. Okay. So for a raid, we're going to do the play of the game. Tipped? Could we have one for the tip? Just text to speech.
My name is actually Bill.
We should get an alert sound though. So, what would I have for... Say someone's tipping me. Maybe this.
That was funny. That was really cool. This guy's just popping off. I don't even know what's happening.
That could be good.
What are the favorite? What things do I say that are like your favorite? What is happening right now? What's up?
That could be funny as well.
Okay, well that was faster than I expected, Kyle. I guess.
That could be good.
Oh shoot, we got bunny girl. Like homosexual. I wanna dance to somebody. I remember there was one day. That's cool. I like that a lot.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
Okay, I'm not learning.
Did I say cool twice? Wait. What's this one?
That was funny. That was really cool.
That was funny. That was really cool. Versus that was cool. I like that a lot.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
That's a good one.
Are you homosexual?
That's edited.
Are you homophobic?
That's not.
And your point is? Alright, boys, I'm coming in with a truck.
I think I want that as the follow. I think that's pretty funny. So for a follow, we're gonna have that.
Alright, boys, I'm coming in with a truck.
I think that's good. Subscribed. Subscribe sound effect. We need a good one. Maybe the like, I like that a lot. Or this guy's cracked. That could be good.
This guy's just popping off. I don't even know what's happening.
It's pretty good.
That was funny. That was really cool.
One person.
One person.
I have to get some gifted subs. Okay, subscribed. Subscribed.
This guy's just popping off. I don't even know what's happening.
It's good, but maybe for gift subs. I think I'm gonna do this one.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's good.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
Is the follow?
Alright, boys, I'm coming in with a truck.
Hype chat.
Oh shoot, we got bunny girls. Eagle's doing huge. What is happening?
Hmm. Rated. We don't have one for, or no, we do have one for rated. Actually, I like that for the sub. I'm gonna do that for the sub. Cause what did I have for the
That's
sub?
cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's not as good. The Overwatch play of the game is fire.
Oh shoot, we got bunny girls.
No, that's not the right one. And the raid should be something like this one.
What is happening right now?
Yep. Good. Good sub. Cheered. Cheered? Ooh. What do I even add for that one? That's gonna be tricky. Alright, tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. Right? Here's what we're gonna do. Right? Here's what we're gonna do.
Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats.
Roses, chocolate, that's all light work for me. Described as a color, even Ray Charles can see.
We fight for each other, even the blind can see. Love it when we French kiss. Play without you, that's a low. Wrap it up like a kiss. Her, she, you my only glow. You make me feel with cavities. Play without you, that's a tragedy. Call me Dexter, DV. You have no wishes he could see. What you need. I can get you what you want. What you need. I can get you what you want. What you need. I can get you what you want. What you need. I can get you what you want.
After class and special attention. I pick up in class, paying for attention. When I see you, I just woo. No bother to my head, no ceiling to my roof. You get that message. All I'm trying to say is, you don't want for me. I can get you what you want, what you need. Roses, chocolate, all light work for me. Describe us as a color, even Ray Charles can see. Even the blind can see.
Oh, I shouldn't have deleted that last one. That's fine.
Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats.
YouTube Studio Pause.
Don't wanna break your heart, wanna give your heart a break. I know you
What am I doing right now? How do I get the live chat? Oh, here we are. So you would do that. So if I am correct, then I should be able to do, just checking something. Amazing.
Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats. Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats.
Can I fix that so it's,
Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats.
okay, it's fine. Good. That should be both chats now. Set up like that, hopefully. No? No, it didn't work. Well, it might have worked, but I think I should have not cut off the bottom. Yes. There we go. Yeah. So
Known for me. Tell me more about emergent properties of complex adaptive systems. Investigating self-organization in decentralized networks.
this is crazy.
Quantum uncertainty and the ethics of Schrodinger's cat ownership. In this provocative exploration of theoretical
What am I listening to?
beyond welfare, we examine the moral implications of Schrodinger's famous thought experiment through the lens of modern
Alright, so just as a test, good.
Alright, Alright, boys, I'm coming in with a truck.
Good. What, this would do nothing? Yeah. I do need to add all these other ones.
I really think Eagle's coalescences were phenomenal. They were there every time
Yeah.
they needed to be.
And this?
What is happening right now?
Yeah. Good, good, good.
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Dr. Pepper with the spicy
Nah,
beats.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
This is not working. This is just not working. It gets the yo, but it doesn't get the other stuff. Okay, well, I don't care that much. Plan for what I was wanting to stream, potentially. Right, and I've done this, and there's more to do. There's so much more to do. And maybe I'll add a couple. You know what? Let's add a couple fun sound bites. We'll add a couple rewards for some channel points. I don't know what's expensive channel point wise. Oh. Why can't I just do
Dr. Pepper
this?
with the spicy beats.
Can we add media source? And then I need to give it a name. What's the funniest one to do first?
Are you homophobic? Are you homosexual?
I'm not playing right now. What's good? What's good?
And your point is? Alright, boys, I'm coming in with.
Sure, let's do that one. Um. That's not working. Why can't I not hear that? Or is the stream hearing it and I'm not? It could be that. In fact, I should probably check. Let me just check real quick. Hello? Hello? I can't hear anything right now. My stream is not loaded properly. Okay. Hello? Hello? I'm currently kind of messing around with some things. Trying to see if I can get... I cannot... Here, actually, I found this perfect soundbite completely by coincidence. Where is it?
Oh shoot, we got bunny girls.
I'm trying to add redeemable sound bites and then also add some things for like just adding sound bites and stuff. Who is that? What do you mean? That's me. It's an old soundbite. So one of the good things about having the friends that I do, my friend likes to randomly record everyone and just kind of get sound bites. So there's a lot of random sound bites from just random moments in Discord. And that's one of them. But it also fits surprisingly well, which is pretty funny.
Oh shoot, we got bunny.
But I've got a bunch of them, so I've been kind of trying to figure out what I'm doing. So just an example, I'll play some okay. I'll play some examples of what I'm working with, kind of. That's funny and scary. So just some examples. This is for Raid.
What is happening right now?
And then say, I don't have all of them set up. I don't remember. Was anything
I
here?
really think Eagles coalescences were phenomenal. They were
Cheered.
there every time they needed to be.
It's being covered by the chat right now. Let me move it over. But let's see. We have sub. We'll do the follow first.
Alright boys, I'm coming in with a truck.
And the sub. So that's kind of what I've been working on. But I also wanted to do some things where the channel points would play some stuff, and I don't know if it's working or not. Oh, there we go. So let's see this. Excellent. So that's now redeemable for 50 channel points. And that's the other thing I'm working on, is trying to get a bunch of random ones redeemable. Is it infinite? Right now, yes. I can't hear it is the only thing where I might have to try and figure that out. I didn't really think about that, but it only plays, it just plays into OBS. I wonder if there's a way I can change that. Yeah, but if they spam them, like I can't hear it right now, which is maybe good, but also I kind of wanted to hear it. I would say I wouldn't mind, but I can't even hear it anyway. All right, let's do this one. Okay, I need to add the ah. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Add media. That's a crazy name for it, but that's fine.
Damn it, I think the
Okay.
blacks can see me.
Alright, so I'm gonna add another one. I don't know how many channel points I'm gonna make this. I don't know how much is a lot of channel points. I don't really have a good scale in my mind, you know? What do we have? Choose an emote, send a message and sub only. Okay, we'll make this one like 500. 50 is small. Yeah, that's why I thought so. Alright, so this one is gonna be interesting. Oops, I haven't set it up. It should tell you somewhere in Twitch how much we earn. I forgot where. Well, I don't know what that means. How much we earn, it depends on each, I don't know. Okay. Okay, is that in? There we go. I have a new one in. I can play it. You don't need to play it because I have infinite channel points. This is an interesting one. I have no idea what the context of this is. I really don't. Let's see. Is it showing up? It's not showing up for me yet. Oh no, there it is. I don't know what the context
Damn it, I
of
think
this
the
was.
blacks can see me.
Usually people have voice stuff set in the hundreds. Yeah. That one is loud, is it?
Damn it, I think the blacks can see me.
It is loud. I wonder if I can fix that. Let me see. I'm gonna have to do a lot of things. I'm gonna have to do a lot of changes. Um, but that's kind of what I was working on today. I've been doing a lot of things. I've switched back to OBS. I'm multi-streaming right now currently. I'm multi-streaming properly. So to YouTube, it now has an actual proper live stream. Maybe I'll multi-stream to other places at some point, but not right now because I don't care enough to figure that out. Okay, this is okay. I need to fix this. Anyway, I might do something now. I actually had a plan of what I wanted to do. I wanted to play this game called Citizen Sleeper that I have. First, let me fix this. Okay.
not, Mr. Grinch.
What the fuck? Oh, it's working. Oh, that makes so much more sense. I'm stupid. What is this thing called again? Rewards?
Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats.
Whoa. What happened? I wanna. Wait, maybe this is how? I didn't expect that. Okay. Configure advanced right-click source select advanced audio properties. Okay, I need to play it and pause it, really. Okay. Oh, okay.
Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats.
Monitor and output. Okay. So does that work now? Excellent. So that's how I do this.
Damn it, I think the blacks can see me.
I'm redeeming a lot of channel points right now.
Damn it, I think the blacks can see me.
Why can't I hear that? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Oopsie. This bug? No. We're good. We're good. I'm just gonna do it from here. Because it's better.
Damn it, I think the blacks can see me. Damn it, I think the blacks can see me.
There we go. So now I'll be able to hear them. And any of them, if I didn't want to hear them, I don't have to, which is great. So I think I'm kind of content with that for now. I have to copy all of this stuff and all the things, and yeah. Paste reference or duplicate? Does it matter? I don't know. Let me check if this works.
Damn it, I think the blacksmith see me.
Excellent. That's a wild soundbite. Excellent. Okay, scheisse. I didn't do what I wanted to do. This, okay. Reference. 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 Okay, excellent. So, what's the plan, right? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know which scene I'm gonna go to. I might make a new scene. Will I make a new scene? I don't know. So, I got a bunch of things to close. Oh yeah, I don't have this. Oh.
Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats. I guess we just do the forced one. Well, well, well. Bunny is in here. Oh yeah? Hold on 1 second.
Oh shoot, we got bunny girls.
What's up, Arson?
Dr. Pepper with the spicy beats.
This isn't checkmate, right?
I see it. I see it. Right, but then they block? Block doesn't matter, it's still checkmate. Okay, wait, I can't take that. Wait, what would it be? I want to see the continuation. Can't take because the queen's guarding. Did you just check? Oh, that's checkmate. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Okay, we're going to start up this game. I'm going to just make a new scene to keep things simple. I don't have any sources, so real. There we go. Oh, I gotta get the correct setup. Eagle is fake. What are you talking about? How come I never see me in? Okay. You know how little I'm near my computer? Like, I barely ever... If you asked me to lurk, I would lurk, right? Like, I've pulled up the stream before, but the problem is, most of the time I'm just, like, watching YouTube on my phone off somewhere random. And I'm gonna be so for real, I do not want to watch you edit videos or play fucking... whatever the hell. Teamfight Tactics. So I'm gonna come up with a good lie? I'm not coming up with any lies. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't want to watch your stream, and I'm on my phone, so I'm not pulling it up, okay? I can go over to my computer, but I'm like, it's out of the way. It's not like, I'm not thinking about it. I don't want to see editing or TFT. I gotta get this game capture. I don't know what this game is, but it looks cool. It's already in use? What the fuck? What do you mean it's already in use? Okay. Specific window. Oh, it's over me. I need to... I've been setting up some new things. Arson. You stream now? Alright, bye-bye. What was I doing? I'm closing some things. Just a little quick. So I'm gonna play a couple random things.
Eagle's doing huge.
Here's some more sound bites. I don't know what to do with these.
What's up? What is happening right now?
I was using that
What
one.
are the favorite? What things do I say that are like your favorite?
I don't know if I'm gonna include all of them or not.
Just popping off. I don't even know what's happening.
But I'm
That was
thinking
funny. That was really cool.
there's a bunch of random things.
Okay, well that was faster than I expected, Kyle. I guess I could
100% be like the next Fallout trailer.
Sam, I would really appreciate your nuts. Could you please send me a picture of your nuts? I would really appreciate that so much.
That one for sure I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with. I'm gonna have to figure out how to adjust the volume of these. I have no idea. I'll look it up though. What do you mean you?
Appreciate your nuts. Could you please, please, please send me a picture of your nuts? I would really appreciate that so much.
Like homosexual.
It's a team game. I've tried.
Wanna dance with somebody.
I remember there was one day when I was doing it, and Miss Twisdale walks by as I spit.
That's cool. I like that a lot. Okay, I'm not learning. I lied. I'm not learning.
I cannot do everything.
That's so real.
I cannot do everything.
He's comboing me. I'm just combo food for him.
I do want to include that one.
He's comboing me. I'm just combo food for him.
What community am I a part of? What community am I a part of? What does that mean?
Damn it, I think the blacks can see me.
Oh, I understand. Oh, yeah,
Bro, Cayuga is hard. That's all I'm saying. Can't do everything.
Can't.
Are you homosexual? Are you homophobic? And your point is? Actually, stop, please.
Anyway, that's just a bunch of... It's fun because a lot of it's like, I don't even necessarily know that they happen. You know, you just get randomly clipped out of context all the time. That's what happens in my friend group. It's pretty, it's fine. It's kind of cool. Alright, Citizen Sleeper, let's see what this game is. Citizen Sleeper 2 announced. Whoa. This actually does look quite cool, I would say. I need to change my details though, don't I? Let me change things. Real quick. How do I change things? Here we are. Ah, fuck. Okay, wait. Okay. Alright, I have no idea what to pick. Operator works with drones. Cerebral and precise people. So, there's like stats? Okay. Extractor. Work on resource extraction often in hard vacuum environments. Often confident, self-sufficient, have a high level of endurance. Oh, I didn't even look at the perk. Photosynthetic skin. Sunbathe dice action allows energy recovery at home. So it looks like a kind of D&D-ish style. Like, that's what I'm getting. Chance to gain cryo on interface actions. I don't know what any of these things mean, so we're kind of be jumping into this randomly. Machinist. Repairs and modifies automated systems used in industrial resource extraction. Sleep. Diligent, careful. Efficient extractor. Chance to gain random scrap item on engineer actions. I might just go off of which one looks the coolest. Which is honestly the operator. Honestly, I think this is my style. I think that's fine. I think that's cool. The first thing you become aware of on awaking is the disconnect, the delay between thinking and feeling, between wanting to act and acting, minor, almost imperceptible, but always present. Cryptocurrency stored in Airwolf sticks of memory known as chits. Alright, chit. It's at its worst when waking, when yourself has spent many dark hours, recalling what it felt like to be real, to be a person, to be in a body that was indisputably yours. I think, therefore I am. A leap into a cold lake on a hot day, the sting of blood welling from a fresh wound, the friction of a fingertip. All of a sudden the memories are closer than you thought, blurring as you approach until you can't tell one from the other. The cold slips in, behind and around you. The sensations fade out of reach. Perhaps you should be thankful for the dulled nature of this new body, given your current circumstances. The walls of the container feel immediately present, cold, hard at your back and face, cramping your limbs. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful, not like you used to know pain, at least. An emergency mode pain. In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There is no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with the banal quality of a digital notification. Right now there are thousands of them. Remember the plan, remember the others. Always remember the plan. I live for the plan. Don't forget the mission. You mostly remember that it wasn't a good plan, but then your options were limited. And once you got the itch to get out by any means possible, it was either that plan or something much worse. It was at least simple. Collapse the shaft, drift away in the chaos, slip into cargo processing, seal yourselves into containers, then just hope the freighter left before you were missed. What's this game, though? I don't know. It's got a good rating, and it looked like kind of strategy. I thought maybe it would be like XCOM-y. It looks like a strategy. I think it's strategy. Maybe Persona? You said you like Persona, I'm pretty sure. That's kind of the vibe I got. Maybe. Some were lost in the shaft. Others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers. With a freighter, as far as you know, left. That feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim and heartless rock. Even if in the airless hold of a freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reached any destination. I don't see the difference between these options. But you are restless. It has been a long time since you left. Surely weeks, maybe months. You are dully aware of damage to your legs, your right arm. You have been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems to protect you. You have spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure. You feel the weight of that impossibility begin to gather. It is time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into inducing delta waves in your emulated mind, and once again recoil into a dream of when you were once a person. Time passes, the cold creeps further in. You feel something. Warmth. Not true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sound too, everywhere, screeching and shimmering so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors. What a confusing sentence. Okay. Then light, white as the cold, softer and softer until in a haze of dirty yellow a figure appears. You are out. Okay. Into the gameplay, I guess. Dragos, pragmatic salvager. It has been a few hours since Dragos pulled you from the container. You sit huddled in a corner of his scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You are slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life, and you stare at the ornately curving element of an improvised heater. You are surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ship, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. Should I do a voice? What would Dragos sound like? So sleep. No, I don't. Do I want to do a voice? Am I gonna commit to this? So sleeper, you all thawed yet? Stay silent. Never seen one of you come in like this. New frames must have been better perseverance in Sub-Zero vac. Seen more than a few of you frozen to whole plates or inside outer locks in my time. They weren't so lucky. Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech, his headset with its glinting eyes the mark of a drone operator. On his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drone perches, its irising eye locking you with an unflinching stare. Last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long. You struggle to read his expression beneath the tech, but he seems lost in a memory for a moment. Or perhaps he's just figuring out what to do with you. I have just kept saying silent. Do I just keep saying silent? I'm kind of Sigma like that. I won't ask what led you to do it. To sell yourself to a corporation. And I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now. You are just software. A rogue emulation illegally possessing corporate property. You nod along. You remember biometrically signing the forms. The cold floor on your feet as you padded on to the sleeper cells. The promise of a life off-world. But as you do, you get the now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You are no longer that person. You are an offshoot, a copy. Thank you. What you won't know is what's ahead. At least the last one didn't. There's no easy way to put it. That body of yours is falling apart. It's the same for any sleeper who makes it out. SNOP wants their protection. Protect their property. But if they can't keep hold of you, well then no one can. You remember that too. Or at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Played obsolescence, built-in dependence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them and your body begins to shut down, separate from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have? But for now, sleeper, you are one of the lucky ones. Dragos glances up and away, towards the glassy dome of the yard. The eye's the best place you could be right now. Stay silent. Dragos impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I've got things to be getting on with. He trails off. There's an old freight container I've been using as storage out in the stacks. We haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, so you're welcome to it. Something wells up inside of you. Emotion, fatigue. You shakily get to your feet. Alright, you head up on up there. You look like you need some rest. And with that, Dragos stalks back into the wrecks, his drones already converging on a rusting hulk. Plasma flashes, silhouetting his spindly figure as he returns to work. Okay. Tutorial introduction. Welcome to Erlen's Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to an empty container to rest in the cycle now. So this is another one of these games. We've seen this style before. Select locations by clicking on their icon. This is obviously a role-playing game. I knew that. Very role-play heavy. Alright, let's look at these actually instead of just clicking randomly. Efficient chance to gain random scrap. I don't know what I'm looking at. Agent nodes give double data rewards. Okay. I'm dying. Okay, all cycles need to end. Yeah, end cycle. Fine. I'm out of water. You wake, curled up in the corner of the container, and begin slowly assembling the world around you. After all this time, you still find this body, the one you wake in now, strange and disjointed. Its message is readable, but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the mylar blanket close against the cold. Here you are, on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Are you still in the system? Did any of the others make it out? It's impossible to know. After all this, what matters? What matters? Okay. Escape, getting answers, building a life. What would I say to this? I am always a fan of getting answers, but I also quite appreciate and respect just building a life. Escape? I don't know what the hell I'm escaping from. Unless I mean that very basic. Finish stream in bed now. W. That was a real short stream. What did you even do on the stream? Let's go with... Oh, I clicked the top one. Okay. Alright, I clicked escape. The one I was least gonna click. Okay, the colony, you're in indentured service. That's in the past now. No point digging through the fragments. You need a path ahead. A way of keeping this failing body going. Dailies? If you can keep yourself alive, perhaps you can find a way off this station and out of this system for good. Dragos has left a few comforts in the container. The mylar blanket, the bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, a makeshift electric stove, and some faded sachets of some desiccated powder. Good night. Wait, you want to use any channel points? You thumb the powder stud of the stove and begin to boil the water. The contents of the sachet smell like damp wood, and you sprinkle them into the liquid. As the pungent smell washes over you, images from your restless sleep come back to you. A ring, like the station, but skeletal and ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin. A constellation of bright, polygonal shapes like angular suns burning into your mind. There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images, and it is long after you've finished drinking before they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best you can and try to gather enough energy to greet the day. Oh goodness, I can finally do things. Your condition represents the current state of your artificial body. It depletes by one segment each cycle, but can also be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. If your condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown. You'll have to figure out how to recover your condition now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive. At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice. These dice can be used to perform actions on the station. The number of dice rolled is based on your current condition. The worse your condition, the fewer dice you have. Once you have used your dice, you cannot take any further actions and must rest to recover them, ending the current cycle. You also need to eat to survive. This is represented by your energy bar. You can refill your energy bar by eating, but you'll have to find somewhere to get food. Your energy... Oh, wait. Oh, I see. I wasn't even realizing, but it's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Your energy depletes by 2 segments each cycle. If it becomes empty, you will be starving. With starving, energy loss becomes condition loss, and your condition will also deplete at double rate per cycle. What can I do? What the hell? I don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing. Leave? Dragos is standing in the corridor when you close up the container. He's still wearing his headset, and in the harsh light of the corridor you realize it is implanted. A drone sits on his shoulder, its cache of sensor eyes rapidly irising. How are you feeling? Okay. The drone chirps. Okay, this must be Dragos speaking. The drone chirps. Good to hear. You notice that beneath the operator's rig, his skin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container isn't much, but it'll keep you safe. He pauses. So I'm not gonna chit-chat too long. You well enough to work? Sure. Alright then. He nods. At the yard, it's simple stuff. We hack these old holes down, sell them off to the shipyards or the bright market dealers for cryo. Occasionally they pull out some tech, something with a bit more value, but most of what comes in is scrap. It's hard to find good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper you'll be used to the manual labor. Obviously I'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn up. I already know what chits are. I don't need to ask about it. Got it. Thank you, sir. He shuffles his feet nervously. Look, I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, you'd be best suited moving on as quick as you can, and sleepers, well, he trails off. But things being the way that they are for me at the yard, he pauses. I need the help. Happy to. Okay. He pauses. Think he has something else to add. Look, just come down to the yard when you're feeling fresher. There's plenty to do. Will do. He nods distractedly and turns and walks away. The drone hopping along ahead of him. See you later, he calls back. Alligator. Looks like it's time to get to work. This is really not much of a tutorial. What the hell? The controls are so weird. Why is scroll wheel move along? Alright, whatever. Dragos' yard. Oh my goodness. Actions are the primary way you interact with the world of Citizen Sleeper. To perform an action, click and drag your chosen action dice to the slot. Repeatable action, hold a section. Even the rustiest hole can hide valuable components and materials. Extracting them means carefully cutting carefully and skillfully. Actions reward you with clock progress, energy condition, or items. Depending on their outcome, there are 3 types of outcomes. Positive, the action goes better than expected. Neutral, the action succeeds. Negative, the action fails. Manual salvage. It's going to take some time to sort and cut your way through the towers of salvage, but you are no stranger to hard labor. Endure, engineer. I see. Endure is bad for me. Relatable action. Repeatable action. Action dice affect these outcomes as follows. 6 is max, it's 100%. 5 is 50% positive. Oh, 6 is 100% positive. 5, 50% positive, 50% neutral. 4, 25% positive, 50% neutral, 25% negatives. 3 is the same. 2 and 1 are both 50% neutral and 50% negative. Heard that. Either critical or repeatable critical actions can only be performed once. Risk, either safe, risky, or danger. Safe, no loss of condition, energy, or cryo. Negative outcome means cryo or energy loss with risky. Risky means negative outcomes, cryo or energy loss. Danger, negative outcome means condition loss. Neutral outcome can mean cryo or energy loss. What the fuck is cryo? I already forgot. Skill. The skill of this action requires either engineer, interface, endure, intuit, or engage, either -1, 0, +1, or +2. Added to the action dice when slotted and improves its value. Some actions require +1 to perform. Okay. So, yeah. Can I do anything else? Dragos is tied up in something ugly, and if he misses a payment or 2 things can get nasty. Every soldier knows they are always just one lucky hole away from their next payday. +15 crowd. Actions often progress clocks. Clocks are displayed below the action that fill them. They track your actions and how they affect the world. Filling a clock means something good or bad is about to happen. Some clocks, such as the one tracking Dragos' debt, are cycle clocks. These clocks tick themselves once each cycle and can complete without player input. Any active cycle clocks will be displayed on the icon for that location. What's cryo? I actually forgot what cryo is. Oh, cryo is money. Fucking, yeah. And condition. Okay. In Citizen Sleeper, you will unlock drives as you discover more about yourself and the world. Drives guide you in pursuing specific objectives. Depending on which path you wish to take, you can track drives, and any track drive will place a yellow marker on locations that will help you pursue your goal. Access your drive menu via the arrow button at the top left of the screen. You are now free to explore Erlen's Eye and make a life for yourself here. Try tracking a drive to help you survive. Look for food to keep your energy up and a way to recover condition. Fill clocks to progress stories and find new opportunities. Remember to end cycle at your home when you are out of dice. Use the mouse wheel or WS to scroll along the station. Rotate the view with A and D. You access to corporate pharmaceuticals, others escape them to come to Revenant and find a doctor. So this keeps changing and I'm not realizing it, or what? I don't know. Dock C4. Rotunda. Dock B2. Bustling market. Lowend Gate. Okay. Explore the market. Why wander when there are hundreds of people that live and work within the bright market? All you need to do is the courage to approach one. Plus local knowledge. Sabine, slum doctor. Next comes from the call from the enforcer at the door. You shuffle down the flickering hallway towards. How's the game so far? I don't know. Lots of RPG, lots of roleplay. I don't know. Shuffle down the flickering hall towards the open apartment door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high in the queue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. You are thankful for the tip-off that a doctor was operating out of this place, but now that you are here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer on the door, the flickering light strips, the gang hab block, they've all made the long queue a test of your nerve. But your options are few, and without a supply of stabilizer, this body, your body, will. You suppress your shiver and shuffle forward to the front of the queue. You try to find something to distract yourself. I don't want to look in the enforcer, that's sus. Look inside. Lean against the doorframe and look into the apartment. The entryway is dark, punctuated by the green indicators of stacks of sealed containers. You lean in and see amber light filtering through a far doorway, screened with plastic sheeting, beyond which blurred shapes move. The slap of the enforcer's palm against the doorway jerks you awake. Okay. Wait your turn, he growls. Is that too much? Or is this too much? After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway and you catch a distant voice. I can't decide on a voice without seeing him, can I? Send the next one in, Toshiro. The enforcer jerks his head and you slip inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through the plastic sheeting on the far door. The room beyond is bathed in warm light. From the floor to the ceiling, transparent panel He has a full view of the bright market's sealed roof and the buzzing traffic above, and for a moment you are transfixed by the motion. "Come, sit," calls a sharp voice, and you see a silhouetted figure turning away, replacing the plastic sheet over the frame of a simple folding bed. You make your way across the room. The figure turns, and as they do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak, they blink, and then quickly regain their composure. "Please, sit." They gesture to the bed, then turn to an open case of tools on the table. You sit. Sabine turns, a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. They hold it to their eye. "Remain still, please." Their tone is clipped and businesslike. You stare ahead, still dazed from their expression when you first entered. Fear, recognition, sadness, unmistakably etched across their face. "How long have you been on the station?" they ask, the scanner still to their eye. It hasn't even been a few cycles. Don't answer. Never answer." They lower the scanner and meet your eye. "You can talk." They glance towards the doorway. "I know the conditions aren't ideal, but I need you to be honest with me." They make some adjustments to the scanner. "Or you can leave." They set the diagnostic scanner on the table. "I'm going to start by assuming you don't know anything." They take your arm and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin. "Your body is dying." They say it without ceremony, without drama, but not without empathy. SNARP doesn't like to see its proprietary technology let loose. To prevent bodies like yours, frames as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, or, in your case, escaping, they built in a process of so-called planned obsolescence. Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer, one which SNARP remains the sole producer of. They look up. "Sound familiar?" I mean, I've heard something like that, so sure, yes. "Good. That may help." They swap to your other arm, running your thin metal device over your skin. You feel your forearm tremble. "I'm sorry," Sabine says, and you are unsure if they mean for the cold touch of the metal or everything else. "Emulations like you, sleepers, as most people know you, aren't classified as people in any of the surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status." They focus hard on the inspection of your arm. "And SNARP has no reason to release stabilizer into the market." Sabine looks up as if to apologize again, but they stop themselves. "I know little of this is use to you." They turn away, disassembling the metal instrument and cleaning it. Silence fills the room as Sabine works, and then the silence gives way to tension. You stare at their back, willing them to say something, anything. Sabine turns to face you. "I may be able to help." They sigh, and you see the darkness under their eyes. Hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the door. "You saw Toshiro outside?" You nod. "He works for my benefactor, Yatagan. They're influential in Lowend. They gave me this space to work, run the door, and take the profits. At the same time, I have to fix up their enforcers, tend to their implants, sew up their wounds." They look away. "But Yatagan has connections. Smugglers from the Starwood Belt. Mercenaries working for the corporations on Ember. If they can source the stabilizer, maybe you'll have a better chance." Sabine sets down their slate, their notes complete. This is dangerous, and it'll be expensive, but I think we can do it." Thank you." Sabine walks away to the window, their face dappled by the shadows of passing drones. "Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead." You nod and leave, Sabine still staring out, unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look back up through the panels of the roof to see if you can see their face, but the room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head and walk off into the crowd. I hate my voice for Sabine. Just putting that out there. I really do. I regret everything. I gotta piss. And I want to get more water. Steel dock plans. Plus dock watcher. I really gotta pee. Okay. Real quick stop. You should have a hydrate channel points. Yeah, it's yeah. All cycles need to end. Rest and prepare for the next one. Alright, I think I'll play for just a little bit longer. This time you don't wake up. Instead, the ghost of the station What is WB? That shifting skeletal ring surrounds you. Arigato gozaimasu. For a moment you are gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then the connections begin to establish themselves, threads tugging on the edge of your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange, and then extensions, as you feel your thoughts slipping away down them, dissolving into the millions of distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station, no, you feel the station, like a web of texture in a smooth black liquid. Music is getting crazy. Always, a true scientist always starts with observation. Even though you have no eyes, no sight, you feel the map of the station. No, not the map of the station, but the map of its connections. It is a looped cloud with spokes and spires that jut out into space. It is an ingrown thing full of obsolete loops and severed pathways. It is a system, a map, and a territory all at once. You notice a tugging feeling, pulling at you, insistently, as if it were a small child. Somehow it is pulling in two directions at once. You look down. All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not yours, all at once. You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open to the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. You close your eyes for a second, and you feel it waiting there, the station splayed out across your mind, a storm of connective nodes, waiting to be explored, and then it is gone. Okay. How do I get, energy anyway? I totally forgot how to do anything. Right, so 3 days. And there's different cycles for all these things. There's a new thing, Overlook Bar, grimy spacer haunt. I need energy. Shipyard. I don't know what to do. These are all like the same. Right? 25, 50, 25? Yeah. minus energy, negative outcome. That's bad. Let's do this again. I need to go credits. Ooh, back in business. 15 cryo. I need more energy. Might need to work on becoming a regular as well. There's a bunch of things that are going to be happening over time. I'm not gonna worry about most of this stuff for now. Let me gain some trust. Plus energy, plus overlook regular. I got energy for that? Oh, W. I'm gonna stop there. I think that's fine. Alright, it seems like I'm finally getting to do things now. Again, the skeletal ring in the station fills your mind. It sparkles with glittering lights, like stars reflected in a winter lake. It is clearer, crisper than before. The string threads that still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow. Between the threads you see bright shapes, caches of shimmering light beneath transparent crystal forms. You follow the path of a thread across the ring, through these forms, then leap off into the void. You begin to understand. These are nodes and connections, a map of information, of communication. There are so many layers, so many loops, that it seems almost impossible to parse, but you begin to try. Threads or nodes? I would always focus on nodes, personally. The nodes are glassy bright, but in all this flow, the only solid and fixed point. You approach one, a pyramid, or a triangle. Dimensions are difficult here. And lean close to it. Inside, shifting layers conceal a tangle of threads, a meeting point of exchange. But before you glimpse any further, the glass clouds and hardens, cutting you off. The threads are nodes, passages and puzzle boxes. One leads to another. There is so much here, so many answers, so many questions. All you need to do is follow the paths and open the boxes. You look out across this ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity. But in that instant, tugging again, pulling at you, you look down again and see two lines, two threads pulling in different directions, as if they were tied around you. The first thread leads out, away from the station, into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the thread to you. They are in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. The second thread leads in, pulling deep within the station. Your gaze follows it, and this time you see something, a sphere shimmering above a strange, angular body. A pulse shooting out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you, tasting you. Tasting you? You open your eyes. Time is short. Someone out there tracking you, following your trail won't be long before they arrive. Okay, cool. I forgot the things are related to energy. The cloud. If something has turned inside you, you can now access the data cloud of the Eye, a network of decaying protocols and data caches, where you can use dice and items to access systems and extract data, but be careful, these networks are old and strange. Click the I button at the top of the screen to toggle this view on and off. Data actions allow you to extract data from the networks of the Eye. They work like dice actions, but in order to unlock them, you must match your dice to the one displayed on the right of the action. If you have a +1 or +2 modifier on the interface skill, you'll be given more possible dice to match. You can use any dice that matches the dice displayed. Once again, the data can be extracted. I don't totally understand, but okay. I'm a little confused. I see. Encrypted key. Interesting. Solheim collapse. Heaven Gate agent. Yatagan agent. Oh, I understand now. It's a 1 or 3. Okay, I get it. I understand it now. Alright, back to work. Fire business, switching cryo. Well, let's leave that for now. Let's work on this. Sentry plus overlook regular. Bam. Action complete. Overlook isn't exactly a restaurant, meaning the only way you'll get... Okay, there's a stiff drink. The glass shatters on the steel bar beside you, and the taunts don't take long to follow. Hey, Haunt. Hey. I need a good voice. Hey, something silly. Hey, Haunt! The spacer calls across the low room. What are you doing here? He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human. I don't What the fuck is a honk? You hunch a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points that scar the bar's surface. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch away, it pats reassuringly. You freeze in place. That voice caught you by surprise. That's felt right. Alright. I can't do this. I just know I can't. Alright, I have a plan. Ouch. The voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall and vent you all into hard vacuum. As you turn back to the spacer, the second glass comes sailing through the air. Catch! You reach up a hand and the glass shatters across her forearm, showering you with fragments. Maybe not the best idea. Through the haze of glass and Grawl vapor, you see Tala leap the bar and close the distance to the spacer. The thud as he slams into the wall echoes around the bar like thunder. Now flanked by other figures, quick to their feet, Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. You touch your arm and it feels wet. Someone helps you to your feet and back onto your stool. Broken glass rattles as it is cleared, and a fresh measure of Grawl is glugged out in front of you. That same hand, warm, heavy, falls on your shoulder once more. He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Tala flops onto the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound, and someone places a bottle of alcohol in a metal tin with tweezers on the bar. She disinfects them and then turns to you. That was an ambitious catch. She smiles, pulling a sliver of glass from your forearm. Stupid, but ambitious. You don't feel the pain, only the string of status messages your body delivers concerning dermal damage and exposed structures. You do feel the care though, as Tala's bright eyes search your thick, synthetic skin for splinters. Watcher. Tala works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. She hones in on each bright shard, all the time tapping the tweezers tips in a little rhythms that only she can follow. Tala smiles to herself. So, you've been on the eye long? Stay silent. Not a talker. A splinter clinks into the tin. Not everyone is like that, idiot. We don't all hate you. She glances around. Some of the regulars, maybe they fear you. Maybe they're just curious. I don't know. But I do know that the Overlook is a safe place. I know what it's like to I know what it's like to be new in this place. Trust me. She meets your eye. I don't. I don't know if I can do this. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. or separate you from your chits. Just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. I know the rations we've got aren't much, and the company is, she leans in, limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar, and if you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the Greenway this cycle, haggling with our supplier. Francis tends to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. She places her tweezers in the tin with a clink. That's you, Sleeper. Here. She slides a glass of Garol to you. This'll help. She stops her hand, still on the glass. Wait. Does this help? I mean, can you get drunk? Let's find out. She laughs. She laughs. She laughs. She laughs. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. She laughs. Just don't sit here too long. I'd hate to see you become a real regular. She walks around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does, and before long is retelling how she threw that spacer out to the new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. She gestures in your direction, and you instinctively look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. You take a sip of the Garol. The earthy fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old, feels good. I'm not well enough for this. I'm working my voice too much. Oh gosh, alright, what am I doing? I have one more dice I need to use. I could never. Well, it doesn't help that I'm still recovering from like a cold. My cycle's done. Complete active scenes. What active scenes? What does that mean? What's left? I'm Confucian. Oh. Ankita. Stranded mercenary. I have no plans, I have no thoughts, my brain is empty. I have to come up with a voice. This much I know. Hey, you. Want to earn a chit? Perfect. And Kita stands beside a huge pile of tied together whole plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging beneath her flight suit. Make it 2. And Kita laughs. This goddamn station. She sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. Alright. Come here, Cliff. She pinches the bridge of her nose. That's why she sounds like that. You cross the docking concourses as she begins to split the plating into 2 bundles. What is with this place? She asks as she angrily lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up to an imposing height, her armor plates creaking, and looks you up and down. Or is it just that you all think I'm an easy mark? You gave that voice to her? What does that mean? Does it not match perfectly? We all need to survive. And Kita softens. I get it. I do. She shakes her head. But if I could just go on psycho without some jumped up grifter trying to take me for an idiot, that would be nice. This is not a consistent voice I can do. And Kita hoists 1 bundle of plating onto her shoulder. Come on then. Enough chat. You've got to earn those chits. That works. That's fine. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. And Kita gives you a look. Ship's this way. And she sets off down the gantry at impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down a passage, pushing through a small crowd of stevedores. I don't know what that word is. There's too many confusing words. What's all this for? Oh, this? She nods at the plates on her back. I'm building a tree house. She gives you another of her looks. It's for the ambergris. That cutter you might have seen sitting out silent out there. She rapidly turns another corner as you trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad on her last job, and I had to moor up here for a spell. But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from her ship mine, so now she's gone dark. She shows the panels on her shoulder. The upshot is that I'm short 1 ship mine, with a ton of repairs to do, and the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind I'd been stranded. So yeah, it's been a time. Sorry to hear. I don't know what I said. Sorry to hear it, maybe? Yeah, I've been worse. But I'm bleeding chits every cycle here, so I need to get off. And fast. And Kita swings the plates from her back, almost knocking you over in the process. This is me. She hauls a second bundle off your shoulder. I can't. You're the first person I've met here who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, chewing her bottom lip. Look, you want to help? Come see me. I need a hand putting Amber back together, and you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. She passes the bundles of plates through the ambergriss's louder lock and then turns back. Just don't go spreading all this around. And Kita throws you a couple of chits. She gives you a parting nod and ducks through the doorway. Alright, get out of here, she calls back, and the lock slams shut. New drive discovered? Is +1 good or bad? It's good, right? I think plus is good. But I have an easy way to check. Yeah, okay. How do I get more dice? Because I keep losing energy at the start, and so I just get less dice. Can I over-energize? I don't know. And I wonder if you know. As you close up, a voice echoes around the corridor towards you. Is this gonna be Drago? I'm gonna guess. I don't remember what his voice was like. Sleeper, wait up. It was something like that. Walk away. Turn. Fang? Who the fuck? Okay, never mind. It's some random name. Fang is coming down the corridor towards you, a wonky grin on his broad face.
Hey, glad I caught you.
Do I know you? He grins.
You do now.
No, I can't.
You do.
That's what I want. Sort of like there.
You do now.
He puts a hand on your arm.
I've seen you hanging around. I just want to chat. You staying in that thing?
He nods back to the container, shaking his head.
Rough. It can be hard to get a star on the eye.
He looks away down the passage.
What was it old Ireland said? The eye opens up for us all. Nice idea, but, well, not always very practical.
He glances back at you.
We do our best, but it isn't easy.
We? Who is this a we? No, I'm just kidding. You pass together into the main walkway.
Havenage. We are all one dysfunctional family.
Fang puts an arm around you.
I'm not part of the security breach, though. Don't worry. I'm with the systems.
I don't know what the fuck these things mean, bro. Fang like Fang from Dead by Daylight? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Sure.
Think of us as an administrative association for the eye. Depending on who you talk to, we either emerge as a response to or a continuation of Andre Erlin's original union.
He smiles.
Personally, I avoided the topic.
He stops you in the quiet passage.
Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I've been seeing some unusual network activity and, well, I know a little bit about you sleepers. I have a small proposition for you.
He glances around.
But this is not the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare, then when you are settled, stop by.
He lowers his voice and gives you a dark look. In truth, I need you. If what they say is true about you sleepers, well, there's work to be done. He pats you on the back, his voice bright, and his dark look suddenly gone.
Stay clean, sleeper.
He walks off down the passage, raising a hand in farewell. I think I should be a voice actor. Bro, what the fuck is Sabine's voice like? The first thing you see on entering is the glint of Toshiro's implants, like a cat's eye. In the dark of the corner, he nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark, and you push through the sheeting into the surgery. It was something like, I have it. Sabine stands with a case open in front. What was my voice like for Sabine? I have it. What the fuck was my Sabine voice like? Hold on a second. This is imperative that I do this, just to be clear. Hello AR movie clips. Alright, what was Sabine's voice? I'm glad to hear you're Indian. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but W. Wait, Sabine was before this. Sabine. Here we are. Into their infants. So up their wounds. They look away. But your target has connection. Smugglers. Okay, it was pretty normal. But I remember I had like a different inflection, I think. I have it. There's something like that. I have it. Sabine stands with a case open in front of them. A set of vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick one up, rotating it in the warm light. I have no idea how you target. They trail off. We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be. I don't care. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but we need to be careful. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice. They gesture for you to sit on the bed. The stabilizer works under a similar principle to an immuno... Do you remember all the voices? No, I don't fucking remember. I looked up Sabine's voice. I'm doing my best, and honestly, I'm kind of off. I know I am. Principle to immunosuppressants in a transplant operation, in that it stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar part of itself. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part is each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign material, therefore must be eliminated. I don't know. Sabine holds up a vial of the would-be stabilizer. However, unlike an immunosuppressant, the stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein chains, which act as passcodes within your immune system. The stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all of its own organs. Which means the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter to be accepted by your immune system. They glance away. At least if the stabilizer is genuine, the only way to know for sure is to inject the vial. They begin readying the syringe. I will start with a small dose to limit the risk. I don't have a choice. I think you are right. Sabine cracks the glass neck of the stabilizer vial and uses a syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. They tap the syringe, and you watch as if any sign might emerge from the clear liquid. You barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection, but with little response. A sensation begins to spread from the site, a fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into darkness as you settle back against the bed. You swim in darkness, muffled noises, like an argument heard from underwater, crickling waves of cold. When you sit back up, Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their slate.
Awake?
Yes.
Stabilizers.
It's just an accent now. I gotta lock in. I can't do this.
The stabilizer is genuine.
They sit down beside the bed.
I don't know how you're talking acquired a case of this stuff, but they did.
Sabine looks troubled, distracted.
You should rest some more, but you are going to have to do that somewhere else.
They gesture to the door.
I have other patients. Sorry.
Sabine nods toward the case.
I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You're going to need to pay for your next dose.
Silence fills the room, and they return to their glowing slate. Looking around the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved or shifted. You wonder how long you've been out. Sabine?
Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that.
You manage to get to your feet and wander out into the hallway. The queue stretches down the flickering corridor. Toshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. W. 100 credits for a stabilizer. That's a lot of money.
That's kind of a lot.
It's a little bit much, if I do say so myself. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Three to 4 doesn't change anything. Two or three. 2 or 3. I don't know what this is or does. Oh, what the hell? The cloud. As you drift back from the node, something latches onto you. A thread, strung tight around you. It tethers you in place. A taste. The voice makes you shiver. Its source somehow both distant and close behind your ear. You see a distant glint of light shut off, and then suddenly a shape is at your side. It stalks around you, circling like a shark, like a wolf. Entity unknown. Astringent. Processing. Stay still. Please hold. The thread around you thickens until it is a ring, a cylinder, a tunnel of light circled around you. It is blinding for a moment, and then it is gone. As it fades, you see a creature, a creature, in front of you. Its strange head flickers between different angles, reading you. The shape paces around you on the lithe legs, though there is no ground here to pace on. Entity, identify, origin, serial, cadence. The figure faces you expectantly. Sleeper, SNR. Unknown, known. The figure's strange head rotates. Brackish signature, of and not of, attempting interface. As this figure speaks, more threads begin to spiral from its head. Thick, snaking, vine-like ribbons that flex and wave. They approach with intent. Stop. The figure halts its threads, its head twitching. Entity, your identity is unknown. We only seek to correct illegalities. Can you confirm your legal right to sentience? I'm a person. Incorrect. You are an entity. All at once, Hunter's head is directly in front of yours, blocking your vision. You stink of their taste, the one from the sealed dock. Hunter shimmers with fury. I will find access. I will interface. Sealed dock? An entity hides in the rotunda. You are its puppet. Hunter extends a razor-edged thread. I will not be diverted from my task. It glows with murderous intent. You lash out with all your force, not a physical strike, but a spike of interference leaping out like the tip of a spear. Hunter stumbles, shifts, separates. You open your eyes, blinking back into the station light, shaking with fear. Okay. Interesting. Plus 15 crime, W. I should turn it into a 5, so it should be fine, right? Plus ship shape per cycle. Well, that's crazy. Oh, I see. This is the stabilizer here. It's all full now. Actually, is this what gives me more, dice? I don't remember. Alright, well I have like nothing left I can do right now. Okay, yeah, the stable is the dice. Fang. That's new. Alright, Fang.
Sleeper. Sleeper.
What was it? It was something like that.
Sleeper. Sleeper.
Fang catches your attention as you approach the Havenage building. Leaning against a bay door to the side of the entrance, you approach.
You should come in this way. Security, old hat.
He gives you a look.
You know.
He slams a button and the bay creaks open, blinking lights in the dark behind it. You follow Fang inside.
Truth be told, I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I learn.
The door hisses as it closes behind you. The bay is filled with pieces of hardware, all rigged up to generators and diagnostic slates, and things you don't recognize that glow with blue screen light. There is a chorus of hums that blends into a single wave of static, filling the dark corners of the room. Fang leans on a server rack and gestures around.
You like it?
It's incredible. He smiles widely.
I thought you'd say that.
He taps a nearby server stack, which bleeps in response.
This is my treasure trove, all dredged up from the sea of systems we call the Eye. You wouldn't believe what this place runs on.
He steps over to a towering block, speckled with vents.
Some of these systems are built from the original station. And sure, the one Solheim built. We've had to invent new components, repair things we never built, reverse engineer entire subsystems into existence. Residents here look up at the Eye and think they are seeing a constant, concrete reality. But this place is a system in constant flow, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations.
He walks down between the hardware stacks and you follow.
We are keeping this place alive, but also remaking it into something new, dragging it away from those corporate origins.
He stops.
At least, that's what I'm trying to do.
He turns back to face you among the flickering machines, humming all around you.
Oh, I know you can see this too, Sleeping. All these systems and sections. You can, can't you?
I can see it, sure. You will go very high in life and YouTube. Okay, thank you, Anshu.
It makes sense, right? You are between here and there, between people and their systems. You light this place up like a beacon. That's what I need.
You glance at the lights around you, and as you do, they seem to flicker, to realign, to follow your glaze. They follow your glaze. Fang notices it too.
I'm guessing being a beacon isn't always ideal when you are on the run.
They are tracking me. He pats you on the shoulder.
Maybe I can help you with that. There's a lot of old growth in this place. Subsystems I can't see, access protocols lost to time and decay. Secrets, shitload of secrets. With your help I can unlock this place, break off those vast ghostlands of corporate control.
He lowers his voice below the hum. Even in Havenog, there is old growth, those whose roots trace back into those bad old days. You help me dredge up the past, and I'll see what I can do about that tracker of yours. He winks. What do you say, Sleeper? I'm in. Fang pumps his fist and claps you on the shoulder. He meets your eye.
You won't regret it, sleeper.
Fang passes you a ragged looking metal tab.
A gift?
He smiles.
It's a Solheim cipher. I dug it up from the depths of the station. Slot that into an old network gate and you'll be able to pull out all kinds of secrets from the node inside.
He walks you back to the front of the bay.
Start by bringing me whatever you can turn up. Use that emulated mind of yours and see what's out there. Let's get a picture of how things are. Those above.
He nods at the ceiling.
Granted me an acquisition budget. I can pay you for whatever useful data you bring in. I know you need it.
He slams the door button again.
Keep it quiet and keep it clean, sleeper. And I'll see you soon.
You step, blinking, back out into the passage, those flickering lights still in the back of your mind. My throat is dying. Deliver data. Alright, this is on a cycle now, so it's fine. This is almost done. Oh, that is 100% positive. Oh, okay. Might as well guarantee this. We get a big bonus. Plus 15 cryo. Is my voice okay? No, it's not okay. Alright, how is Dragos? This is the weirdest, or not the weird, it's like... Oh yeah, I got it, I'm fine. This one's, honestly, Dragos is the easiest for me right now. You arrive into a buzz of activity at the yard. Red blinking lights flash across a vast... It's okay to leave them... No, it's not. Red blinking lights flash across a vast dark shape suspended below the dome. They flicker across scorched hull plates and bent structures, spilling from holes in the twisted shape. The cutter is huge and has been torn apart in some violent encounter. Or the hard voices? Uh-huh. This one's easy. It's not easy. She's a beauty. Wait, what? Jesus. Dragos sound like? How do I do this voice? Wait, what did Dragos sound like? I swear it wasn't this hard. I thought I knew how to do Dragos, but I don't remember how to do Dragos. Pharmaceutical type notepad with a manual step. Why wander when there are hundreds of people? No, before this. Not fresher. Something else to add. Look, just come down to the yard when you're feeling fresher. Look, just come down to... Alright, it was like that. Okay, that's fine. She's a beauty, isn't she? Drago stands up to the side, focusing on the hulking ship as it is lowered into the yard. That's so funny, to be so rude. She is. I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up. And now look at this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Dragos for this monstrous craft. You can't help but think of what became of its crew. I'm the strong silent type. We've said this. Believe it or not, I managed to convince our salvager friends to give it to me on credit. He glances at you. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited. I know I said you shouldn't stick around, but I'm gonna need some help with this one. The drones start to crawl over the Hulk. The Hulk? Their lights illuminating flashes of dinted hull. Watching you wonder if you arrived in a similar fashion. Locked inside that container, the wreck of the S&R freighter lowered into the yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Watching you... Or was the container delivered to Dragos on its own? A womb for your rebirth into this strange station. You shudder. Perhaps if you could learn something about this ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Dragos squeezes your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we are up to it. What do you think? You see the fading name of the ship emblazoned on its side, Winter Light. He claps you on the back. Glad to hear it. Come back in a few and we can make a start. A real beauty, Dragos repeats, perhaps just to himself. You take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting, and then slip out of the yard, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passage. +1 upgrade point, plus drive? First drive. Each drive completed unlocks an upgrade point to spend your upgrading your character. Again, energy after any engage action. On engineer actions. I think engineer... engineer might be a good one. I don't know. Sure. I regret everything. Nah, it's fine. What is gate access? Hmm. Oh no. Right hand plus cryo. Alright, let's I wanna go help out at the bar. We're gonna do a bar shift. Good service. I might be done. I might be done here. Cause I really don't know. I'm pretty tired. I'm getting tired. It's pretty late. Should go to sleep. And I really don't know if I can do more. I think I'm not up for it. Time since last autosave? Alright, we're just gonna have to lose the 13 seconds. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. You can't, what can you do? Like, really just what can you do about it? You're tired? Yeah, thank you. Did you have fun? I'm I'm glad.
Damn it, I think the blacks can see me.
Did I have fun with it? Did you? Did I have fun with the game? Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a lot of start, you know, and this is what happens with these games. You got a slow build up. There's not much going on. Unlocking features still. But yeah, sure, it was good. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I got some messages on YouTube chat. Some people showed up and wrote like nothing. It felt weird. I don't know what YouTube is like. Hello, sir. I'm Indian. It's crazy. They recommend you the most random people. I mean, whatever. Good. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should get a Kick account, because I don't know, I keep hearing about people going to Kick. But right now I'm not really too worried about it. I think YouTube's pretty good for exposure, and it leads to my YouTube videos. Yeah, I know Twitch is the most popular. That's why, for now, I'm not too concerned about it. Okay. Good stream. I could wait 3 minutes and then it would close it out at a good even 4 hours. Nah, I'm just kidding. No need for that.